Hey, one more day to be alive. What a great day. REVOIFi IoT. And we're going to take some time now and respond to your questions. We try to do this every week now, so we'll do a video or two videos, whatever it takes to get back to your questions. Unfortunately, we're so busy trying to actually do things on the ground and do our homework so we can report to you the best that we possibly can through our experience and our knowledge. That we don't have time to always get back to all the questions, but they are important to us, and we do take time to try to review them. We just don't have time to look back on them. Well, this is going to be our new series weekly. It's going to come out answering the questions. Stay tuned. Let's answer your questions. All right, they're thanking us for the information. They like the way we are, that we're real. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Another question here saying, they get updated on the Match X. Thanks for the for getting us updated on this on the M2 Pro Miner. Asking, does it work in Mexico and outside? We answered that question in the last video we did too. Yes, it does. It does work here in Latin America. We have two down here. That's how we know. And actually, Mexico is the same frequency, most parts of Mexico, as the United States. Just FYI, you start coming further south, Central America, you get into an AU 915 frequency, and that's where most of those will have problems. Okay, so one person said that MXC is actually really expensive to get into. It's a problem. Yeah, you're right. It's more expensive, but it's very consistent and easy to manage. And from my understanding, all you gotta do is add that fourth antenna, and it's 5G. So you could take a look at 5Gs in helium, and those are gonna run you about $2,500 to $3,000. So you're not much of a price difference. And actually, you know, we're making about $330 to $350 right now lately because the coinage almost doubled a month per actual hotspot. And tell me where you're making that with helium right now in a lot of places. Some people are making 600, but most people aren't even making $100. You know, so in reality, okay, it's more expensive, but we're recovering our money back from helium. Now, if you buy a helium full hotspot right now and you put an antenna, you upgrade it, well, you're actually gonna be around $1,000. Think about that. You're going to be over $1,000. You upgrade the antenna, you put up high enough, etc. The cable and so forth. You're about $1,000, $1,100 for it. So if you're making $100 and you triple that to make $300, you're spending more money on a helium hotspot, on 300 helium hotspots, making about $300 a day or about the same. Just spend a little bit more money. So it comes up about the same, and it's a much easier and less hassle. Now we hope the light hotspot transition is going to make it very easy for us with helium, and that's what our hope is. Okay, we'll let you know. We're all going to find out. We're not the only ones going to be telling you about it. But we're looking forward to it, and we're not buying full hotspots now. Though we get the opportunities, hey, you know what? Poop on them for taking so long to get them to us. Seriously, they can get all the excuses they want to. The thing was that they did. They went out and pre-sold everything and used our money to go and then build it. And then they run into problems. I understand that. Been in business a long time. I don't like that. That's unethical. If you tell people up front that's what they're doing, that's one thing. But if you're saying, well, like, you know, it's in stock and we're going to get it to you, or you just sell it thinking people it's getting stock and you're going to get it soon, and you're going to wait 8, 9 months for it, 6 months for it, that's BS. Even Bobcat, I won't buy any more Bobcats. I'm waiting 6 months for a Bobcat. And I still haven't got it. And they keep giving me dates, and then a month goes by, they tell me the next month, and I still haven't got my 2 Bobcats. We ordered those things over 6 months ago. I haven't got my Bobcat. So I don't like Bobcat. And if I could cancel them, I would cancel them. But unfortunately, I can't cancel them. They don't let me cancel them unless you guys know how to cancel them. Where I looked at, said I couldn't cancel them. I tried to. We had a question about the Fenestra miner. If we tried upgrading the antenna, yes, we did. We actually tried upgrading the antenna to 5.8 dBi, getting it up a little bit higher. Now, can we get it higher? We're going to go that next stage with Fenestra miner. We're going to try to go higher with it, but we upgrade the antenna and still nothing. We have one that's regular set up in the window, like it's supposed to be, in the U.S. actually, with a lot of different hotspots around it. So it should be testifying. It's not testifying at all. The other is it's always going down offline. So we've got a lot of problems with it. And we have the same problem with the one here, and we upgraded it. Now I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to bring back some cables, and we're going to try to put it really high and see if that makes a difference for us or not. But at this point right now, I would suggest you don't buy Fenestra. It's way too expensive, and it doesn't produce Like we got 4 of them. I bought them on that whole, no, I won't go into it. The whole shenanigans where we could buy them at an elevated price and to replace what they owed us before with I won't go into it. They came clean on me, so I don't want to get bad on them. They actually came clean. They actually got us the device and said they're going to get us, except for we spent a lot of money on things we didn't need. You got people in this Lora Mars who goes around poo-pooing on all these different hotspots and so forth. Just ignore this woman, or if it's even a woman, it's got a picture of a woman there, but she's obviously trying to get you to go into day trading and some sort of a pyramid scheme. You got to be real careful that not all pyramid schemes are bad. Depends on when you get into them. Understand that at the end of those pyramid schemes is when people lose. So eventually somebody, most of the time, loses in those. They are not an investment. They are a venture, right? Or an adventure, how you want to put it. As you're inspiring us to push more videos out myself, okay? Then says there's a lot of fake YouTubers out there. Thank you for being real and sharing this. Well, anyway, thank you for that, Network Ninja. We thank you for that. And we hope that's a sincere comment, because we do try to be real about it. And we're not trying to offend anybody. I just want to be straightforward. Not like today. We're not trying to take any, we're not looking to become wealthy just by to tell everybody what they want to hear. We don't try to make money off of our YouTube channel. If we do, fantastic. If we can get some money in, great. We just started getting our first little bit of money in. I think we got a whole profit margin of like $10 yesterday. Woohoo! So it really means nothing to us, the YouTube channel. We make our money helping other people out, installing these networks. All right, Harris asking me about how much can these new weather miner stations, and I'm going to do a video on that later on today as well, so you'll probably see me in the same red shirt. I'm sitting here trying to get videos out before I fly out tonight. And I just got my COVID test back, and so we're good to go. Missed my flight last night because we were recording, and I forgot to get my COVID test. Can't stand that. And so I had to rebook a flight. Lost a couple $100 on it, but we got it worked out. Is there any results yet out there on these weather miners that are coming out of the stations? We bought 2 actually yesterday. I was on this wait list, right? And on the wait list for like 8 of them. Different orders, 2 orders of 4, myself 4, and then one of our partners 4. And they're all for the company to help our people out. And yet nothing. Then I go on, I see like on, another YouTuber, and I was just checking things out, and I would check and see what they're doing too, because I want to make sure we're on the right page. Something we missed, I want to try to pick it up. So I spent a lot of time, not just reviewing white papers and research projects, and when we get them, we do the project ourselves here, but I also watch other YouTubers as well, so I get a good idea to make sure that my understanding is correct. Then we come on and we help try to inform you. I don't always inform you of things right off the bat, because I still wait to see more information come out at times. And there's so much out there that we have to handpick, excuse me. So the question is, do we know what the returns are on that yet? Not that I know of. If you guys know of somebody who's got returns yet, then let us know below. I just know that yesterday, for example, on Fonz Finds, he had his come in, and he yesterday was doing a video, I think it came out yesterday before, on the install, how to do it. So he just now getting started with that. He's got to be amongst some of the first actually getting started on that. Might be a few others out there. So we'll see how that produces. We ordered ours. Don't know when they're going to come in. Hopefully they'll bring them back with me at the end of the month. We'll see. Let's go through a few more questions here. Another saying the MXE is expensive. Another, this Lora Mars. Same baffling stuff she put on somebody else. It's a typical response she puts everywhere. It's like cuts and paste it. So those kind of people I don't like out there. I really don't. Any idea of when I can buy Planet Watch products in Latin America? That's a question again. Yeah, we answered that already. You can buy them now. They all work down here. No problem. Says here that I'm giving really bad advice, that that Planet Watch is not going to work, that the U.S. is going to control all crypto. Now is a bad time to go into crypto, and the governments are taking over. Well, actually, my suggestion is to you, do your homework, man. You need to really look into why crypto actually exists. And it's people like this that I would like to see move out of crypto, because you don't understand what it's about. And so, if you don't like it, leave. Then get out of crypto. I don't care. And what I would like is for people to get into crypto to really understand what it is and stay with it. And then we implement and we defend that DeFi platform. Like, if you're in America or you're in a country where crypto is actually, the government's trying to take control, well, stand up and do something about it. Don't sit there and cry about it. Go to work. Get out and defend your freedoms. Be a trucker. Just as an idea, right? I don't want to hear your cries. Don't bring me your negative BS. I wouldn't put the amount of money I have here. And this person right here, I will guarantee you, doesn't have near the amount of money we have invested in these projects because we believe in this. Now, we're supporting it. Can we lose our money? Yeah, we can. I tell you what, the worst downfalls in the stock market, in 2008, that wasn't crypto market that brought that down. That was the financial market and the stock market. Every time we go back to a major financial crisis, it was the bank system or the stock market. So tell me, are you safer there? You feel safer there because that's the hoopla you've been taught all your life? Then go ahead and stay there. You're going to be in crypto. Stick it out. Stand up. If you don't like what the government's doing, then find somebody else and elect them and move to a land where they defend it. There's a lot of states in the United States now, well, I shouldn't say a lot, you get about 4 or 5 now that actually are defending crypto, and there's other jurisdictions too. We've even considered moving to El Salvador. El Salvador's actually charged a lot of money, ironically. They're taking advantage of that a little bit. Unfortunately, they do that down here in Latin America. So basically, this guy, Mike, who is also poo-pooing on me here, he comes out here and says, we need a community in helium to create devices that will be used by the network, or it's bound to fail. And that's right. And that's what we need to do too. We actually need to get into that data only. So there, I'll agree with you, Mike. We need to get into data only, and we've always said that's coming down the road. We need to get the lighthouse spots first and get the networks stable. Then we can start building on the data only, and that will help spread out and go and get third parties ourselves to come in, and we'll make more money off it, and helium makes money too, and the product expands. And that will I agree with 100%. And that's what we do need to do. So we'll be helping you with that. So if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button below. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like so we can get in the algorithms. I want to get the message out there. You want to subscribe and stay with us? Fantastic. We appreciate the support. But if you don't like us because we're real and honest, I'm sorry. And like I said, I don't mean to offend anybody. I'm just going to be real about it. Somebody's got to defend the truth. All right. This guy's not liking the helium car miner. Yeah, you're right. Because it's only in the States right now. But you know what? They're gonna experiment. We need to learn something. They're gonna experiment where they are first and where they know there's more helium hotspots. And so a lot of places are gonna start in the States or in Europe, and a lot of places are starting in the States because you have a freer market there. Sorry, that's the case. So a freer market still, but that might not be the case in the long run. But a lot of states you still have a freer market to allow you to start up versus a lot of European countries, not defending Europeans, but it's just the way it is. And so a lot of these will start up in the States because of that freedom, and they'll experiment there before they expand out to the country. Okay, we just have to understand that. That's logical as far as logistics and as far as bottom line is concerned in any type of venture. Remember, they're putting money out there, right? So they need to go in and they need to go into this hoping to get a good result that their project's actually going to work. That's what they're banking on. They put a lot of hours into it before they even actually make any hardware. And then when the hardware is made and they get it out to people, yeah, okay, people are buying it from them. They want to make sure it works so it stays and it grows and it works. Otherwise, it's all for nothing for them. They might make a little money, but then it dies out and they got to start over again. It's much better to get a project going and stay with it for long term than it is to keep recreating projects. All right. The deeper network told me the Pico miners mine DPR. Yeah, that's true. The same as XaMiner. That is true. That is true. No idea if it mines HNT. Eric Ma told me it did not mine HNT, but then again, Eric Ma told me some other things that later on were different. So they might change that later. As of right now, my understanding is it will not mine HNT. I did buy 2 of them, and we'll see. They should be in already. We also bought 2 of the deeper HNT miners. They got them down to $300. That's a better price. I already had the other 8 minis just sitting here because I had nothing else to do with them. They didn't work for DPN, like I've explained. And so I know some people came back to me and said, it does work. You just did it wrong. Now, I had my engineers here playing with this thing a lot. And we had the thing working how we felt it was supposed to be working. We understood it was supposed to be working. And we got hacked on 2 different occasions. All right. Appreciate your honest review. I'm in the UK and love your videos. They're real with no BS. Thank you very much. And we love you guys too. Even the guys that want to poo-poo on us, you know, you're being blunt with me or somebody blunt with you. But I'm just being honest and real about it. I repeat again for like a 3rd time this video. The intention is not to offend anybody, but somebody nowadays, people have to be real and state what really is. You can say, well, that's my reality. All right, you can say that. But I got a lot of experience in different countries, different environments, to help that reality become a real reality. I know that we can go back and say, well, what's real for you is real for you. What's real for me is real for me. Fine. But there is a truth and there are lies. There is a real reality and there is one that's actually falsified and glorified. That through life and age helps you understand that. At least it should. And so I share with you what our experience is. If that can help you at all, fantastic. And that's what we hope for. All right. Starts earning once. Okay, back another question on the block. Why? Let's get here. All right. I got hit on Sunday. I lost $3,000 on my Coinbase account. All right. This is what we're talking about. Beware of the crypto wallets being hacked on Coinbase. We're sorry to hear that. That was Sean. Sean, we're sorry to hear about that. Thank you for getting back to us. That was last week. It says here, I keep seeing comments about him. I did not believe until he credited my account. So I'm grateful that with you, you're serving. It service is amazing. All right. So we appreciate that too from Big Slim. And then another says, I'm the man. Well, I don't want to be the man. I just want to be somebody who helps out to help you become the man or the woman that you want to be. Okay. Seeing your portfolio grow is inspiring for young investors, and I'm grateful. Thank you. Right. So then there's others in here who try to do stuff like that. They're another one talking about how great this portfolio is, how great our video is. And in fact, because of us, you can click on their link and they're going to help you. Keep in mind, that's not us. Okay. That's not us. In those comment sections, we don't put anything. We have all of our stuff or our links up top. And if you have any questions about it, you can always ask. Okay. Okay. And it talks about, says I should be more focused on promoting on deeper. I'm sorry. I just have to tell you what my experience is. I'd like to find a project like Planet Watch that doesn't have a huge waiting time. Well, unfortunately, there are projects out there. The reason there's a huge waiting time Planet Watch is because it's already proven itself. We bought in on Planet Watch and we started buying our wares before they were ever approved. And I'll be honest with you, we bought our share of wares to bring down here and put into these people's homes, as I explained to you. We bought those before they were approved. So I got those wares actually 2 days before they went online. And then we brought them down, we were in the beginning. Then you'll have the problem with the wares. And that's really what caused this problem right now. And then people start saying, wow, Planet Watch is going to work, drop the coin price down. So now Planet Watch is going to work and say, okay, look, we've been working the problems. Now the people are complaining because they're not getting paid what they should be getting paid. Oh man, they're not even a year old, this company. And you expect them to already have clients out there. They got to saturate the market first. I was complaining about the saturation level being too low. But actually, with further research on this and further understanding on it, I was kind of like biting into that whole thing. Well, I thought I was going to make so much with this, and I promised these people so much money. Then I had to go back and say, look, that was my mistake. That was my bad. I should never promise that. This is a brand new company. Then they go out and find clients that are going to come and buy this data. They don't have the data to produce yet. They got to saturate the market first. So we're going to have to take that hit, and then it's going to stable out. But those who got in early made some more money, and you probably got your money back for your investment. So be happy with that. And now let's ride this out and let's build it up, right? Let's go out and help them find the clients. There is a niche for it. Insurance agencies, like we mentioned in the last video. Let's keep it a little bit shorter. Some guy says the Terra UST, thumbs up. It's really good. We are very pro on that actually as well because of what backs it. And it is decentralized. So at this point right now, I'm very pro on Terra. Great video. More real people in crypto. No fear. Just want the good info you put out. Thanks. All right. I thank that very much, you guys too. Let's see. Just blah, 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 blah. I'm here for the gains and for the long run. Okay, I'm going to finish with that. The people, I was talking about the untold truth about the deeper network. This guy here says here for the gains. He's staking, and he's for the long run. That's fantastic. But tell me something. What is the long run for deeper? What's their solution? To sell DPNs, sell HNT devices that now are going to be in competition half that price in 2 months? No, I hope you're right because we've got them. But they're the only ones I got here. They're just sitting on the shelf. not working right now. Until I get those AT&T miners in, we'll try the Picos out a little bit. But until they start mining organically, I'm not going to stake in them because I don't see a future for them. I see them being bumped off by somebody else. And now you can say they might be bought out by somebody. Well, you can hope for that. But those, that's like jumping onto a node, right? It's a venture, not an investment. This is a venture deeper, not an investment. There's no real research. There's no real fundamentals behind the project. And that's the only reason why we not real bullish on deeper. I hope I'm wrong on this. I really do. So that you guys are right. And we also will put ours to work and be able to get our money back and be able to help other people out with them too. Hopefully they'll work as DPNs, as mentioned before. How is that thing functioning? As it's supposed to be functioning, we've been hacked 2 times. And we're not even that popular yet. REVOIFi IoT Latin America. We live in Latin America. Our headquarters is Latin America, but we work in different countries. We have our system set up in different countries. So we get a good variety of how things actually work and function, not just in the US, not just in Latin countries, pretty much all the American countries. We're not in Europe, we're not in Asia. We are throughout the Americas. We have a good idea how things function in the Americas and how the governments function and what they're doing behind the scenes and what they're doing in front of the scenes and what things really mean. If you like our content, if you want real content, then subscribe to us. I'm going to be very blunt, not to offend. I'm just going to be very honest about it. That's a better word, I think. Subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell. We're going to do a lot more of these videos, questions and answers. We hope this helped resolve some of your questions. I'll do another one following this, so it comes out. So if you got time to start watching these videos, you can watch them. And I'm going to do some in Spanish as well. Talk to you tomorrow. We hope you enjoyed this segment of our video with DeFi IoT. Remember, we're not professional advisors. We do this as a business, as a hobby, and we study, we experiment, and we want to share it with you. If you can get some benefit from this, great. What we do is we go out, we purchase with our own money, and we experiment to see what true results are. We want you to be able to share in our experiences so you don't have to lose like we have. If you can win where we've won, fantastic. Remember to do your own research and your own homework. It's very important before you make any decisions. We will see you in our next video.